Come, let's wander tonight into a realm where ancient stones whisper secrets beneath a velvet sky. As sleep voyager, I invite you to drift gently into the story of a timeless city, Rome, where moonlight caresses marble temples and lanterns flicker like distant stars. Close your eyes and imagine narrow cobblestone streets, softly illuminated, inviting your dreams to meander through history's embrace. This is not just a tale, but a delicate voyage of senses, an immersion designed to calm your mind and cradle you toward restful sleep. As we embark on this nocturnal journey, I invite you to share which ancient corner of the world would you most love to visit in your next dream. Let your imagination wander freely, and trust that your senses will guide you to serenity and wonder. Now surrender to the gentle rhythm of this story, and let your dreams take flight. Chapter 1. As you close your eyes, imagine yourself stepping softly onto the cobbled streets of Rome at dusk. The air is warm and gentle, wrapping around you like a tender embrace, carrying whispers of history and stories long past. You feel the smooth, time-worn stones beneath your feet, each step resonating with centuries of footsteps. Above, the soft glow of flickering lanterns casts a golden hue, their light dancing softly on the ancient facades, guiding your way through narrow alleys alive with quiet life. The gentle hum of distant voices, the faint clatter of dishes from a nearby trattoria, and the occasional clatter of horse. Drawn carts create a soothing symphony of the city's evening rhythm. The scent of blooming jasmine and rosemary drifts lazily through the air, mingling with the warm aroma of freshly baked bread and roasted coffee. You inhale deeply, feeling the subtle coolness of the evening breeze brush your skin, carrying with it the subtle scent of ancient stone and blooming gardens. People pass by dressed in timeless styles, women in flowing skirts and delicate shawls, men in lightweight trousers and linen shirts, each moving with a relaxed grace, their conversations a gentle murmur that blends seamlessly into the city's symphony. Children's laughter echoes softly from a nearby piazza, while an old man strums a guitar, filling the air with a mellow melody. As you walk along these storied streets, you might notice the faint outline of the Colosseum in the distance, its massive presence a silent witness to countless nights of spectacle and storytelling. The city's heartbeat is slow, steady, inviting you to breathe, to listen, and to surrender to this timeless moment. Remember to comment, like, and follow if this journey soothes your soul, and prepare yourself for the next step in your dreamlike voyage through the heart of Rome. Now, drift gently into the embrace of night, carried by the city's quiet lullaby. Chapter 2. Imagine yourself strolling softly along a quiet street in ancient Rome, where the evening air carries a whisper of history. The sky above is a gentle canvas of fading gold and muted violet, casting a warm glow over the city. As you walk, your steps fall softly on cobblestones, smooth and cool beneath your feet, each one echoing a faint, rhythmic heartbeat of a city that has long since fallen silent. Ahead, towering above you, stand the majestic arches of Roman aqueducts, silent guardians of time, their massive stone curves stretching into the dusk like gentle arms reaching toward the heavens. Their rough surfaces, textured and cool to the touch, tell stories of ingenuity and perseverance. Listen closely. From hidden channels within the arches, a delicate drip echoes through the silence. Water gently falling, a soothing, rhythmic cadence that calms your restless thoughts. The sound weaves into the atmosphere, a soft lullaby carried by the breeze, inviting your mind to relax and drift. Around you, the city breathes quietly. Lanterns cast a warm, amber glow on narrow alleys, where locals in flowing tunics and lightweight shawls move slowly, their footsteps muffled by the soft earth. The faint scent of jasmine and wet stone lingers in the air, mingling with the distant aroma of freshly baked bread and roasted chestnuts. As you gaze upward, the arches frame the skyline, their silhouettes bold yet elegant against the twilight sky. The air is tinged with a coolness that brushes your skin, refreshing, calming, a gentle reminder of the enduring strength of these ancient structures. You feel a sense of connection, as if the stones themselves hold the quiet stories of centuries, whispering softly to those willing to listen. Your breath slows, your eyelids grow heavy, and the city's gentle symphony guides you deeper into a peaceful, dreamlike state. Remember to comment, like and follow for more journeys. Now, let the quiet of this ancient place carry you further into sleep. Chapter 3. 1. As you drift further into this tranquil journey, we arrive at a quiet piazza, softly illuminated by the gentle glow of twilight. The air here is cool and inviting, carrying a delicate scent of fresh herbs, basil, mint, and rosemary, that escape from nearby cafes, mingling with the subtle aroma of aged stone and blooming jasmine. In the center, a small fountain murmurs endlessly, its waters bubbling and flowing over ancient, weathered stones. The sound is a lullaby, a rhythmic cadence that soothes your mind. You can almost feel the cool spray on your skin, misting lightly over your face, refreshing and calming. Close your eyes and listen. Faint laughter echoes in the distance, children's playful voices blending with the soft splash of water. Their carefree sounds seem to ripple through the air, a reminder of innocence and joy. As you breathe in, notice the gentle breeze that carries the scent of the city's life, earthy, herbal, and slightly sweet, filling your lungs with serenity. The cobblestones beneath you are smooth and cool, textured by centuries of footsteps, inviting your fingertips to trace their uneven surfaces. Around the piazza, people sit quietly at outdoor tables, wrapped in light scarves or loose linen shirts, engaged in hushed conversations, or simply lost in their own reveries. Their movements are slow, deliberate, almost in harmony with the gentle flow of the fountain's song. You might imagine yourself sitting here, feeling the soft fabric of your clothes against your skin, the world quiet and peaceful around you. Let this moment of stillness settle within, a gentle pause before sleep. Remember, if you enjoy this journey, like follow, and comment, your dreams deserve this tender care. Now, let your mind drift, with the water's lullaby, sinking deeper into a restful sleep. Good night, dear traveler. Chapter 4. 1. As you settle into the gentle embrace of the evening, imagine yourself seated at a small, warmly lit Roman café. Soft, amber lights cast a tender glow over weathered wooden tables, their surfaces slightly gleaming with the remnants of the day's warmth. The air around you is infused with the rich aroma of roasted coffee beans, their deep, inviting scent mingling effortlessly with the sweet, buttery aroma of freshly baked pastries, crisp croissants, honey glazed biscotti, each whispering promises of small delights. You feel the smooth surface of a ceramic cup in your hands, warm and comforting as you lift it slowly, allowing the steam to curl upward, carrying with it a symphony of scents. The gentle clink of cups and plates, the muffled laughter of friends, sharing quiet moments, drifts through the air, blending with the soft hum of conversations in the background, lovely yet soothing, like a lullaby woven into the city's heartbeat. Outside, narrow cobblestone streets, wind past centuries, old facades, their stones cool beneath your fingertips, if you lean closer, feeling the history beneath your touch. People walk by, dressed in light linen shirts, flowing skirts, elegant scarves, each one immersed in their own gentle rhythm, their footsteps echoing softly on the stone. You notice a woman in a flowing dress, her hair casually pulled back, stopping briefly to greet a neighbor, her smile warm and familiar, like the city itself, a timeless dance of small, beautiful rituals. As you sip your coffee slowly, the warmth spreads through your body, relaxing every muscle, inviting you to breathe deeper. In this simple moment, connected to centuries of tradition, you feel a profound sense of peace, an intimate connection with life's small pleasures. Remember, if you enjoy this journey, take a moment to comment, like, and follow Midnight Destinations, so we can continue exploring these peaceful escapes together. Now, let your eyelids grow heavy and drift gently into sleep, carried by the whispers of this cozy Roman evening. Chapter 5. We step softly through the narrow, cobblestone streets of Rome, where the gentle glow of dawn still lingers on ancient facades. As you enter a charming Roman apartment, your senses are greeted by a warm, inviting aroma. Fresh bread baking quietly in the oven, its crust crackling softly, mingling with the subtle scent of herbs drying on the windowsill. The air is thick with comfort, as if the walls themselves breathe the history of centuries past, whispering stories into your ear. Soft candlelight flickers, casting delicate shadows across stucco walls, their gentle dance soothing your tired eyes. You feel the cool touch of the stone floor beneath your feet, grounding you in this moment of calm. The windows are open, just a crack, allowing a whisper of morning air to drift in, carrying the faint hum of distant city life, the distant bell, the murmur of voices, the soft rustling of robes worn by passers-by in the street below. Inside, the quiet rhythm of daily routines unfolds. Perhaps a figure in a simple linen tunic with a hint of olive. Green moves gracefully through the space, tending to the bread or arranging herbs. Their movements are familiar, soothing, like a lullaby of everyday life. You notice the textures, the roughness of worn wooden furniture, the smoothness of ceramic jars, and the softness of a linen cloth draped over a chair. From the street, the faint clatter of footsteps, the distant laughter of children, and the occasional call of a merchant blend into a lullaby of city awakening. The gentle flickering of candlelight seems to echo the slow heartbeat of Rome, timeless, patient, alive. As you listen, your body relaxes, sinking into this sanctuary of simplicity and warmth. The city's ancient soul gently cradles you, whispering promises of peace and serenity. Let your eyelids grow heavy, carried by this quiet, sacred moment. Remember to comment, like, and follow if this journey brings you peace. Now, let's drift deeper into sleep, wrapped in the embrace of these timeless streets. Chapter 6. Imagine yourself now wandering into a place of quiet serenity, the lush and tranquil Vatican Gardens, unfolding softly around you. The gentle breeze carries a delicate scent of blooming roses and lavender, wrapping you in a warm, fragrant embrace. As you walk along winding, cobblestone paths, your footsteps are cushioned by a carpet of moss and soft grass, each step grounding you further into this peaceful sanctuary. The air is filled with a subtle symphony, the rustling of leaves, whispering secrets to the wind, the distant, melodic chime of church bells, tolling slowly, harmonizing with the natural sounds around you. The light here is diffused and golden, filtering through the tall cypress and olive trees, casting gentle shadows that dance lazily on the ground. Your fingertips brush against the textured bark of ancient trees, their gnarled branches reaching towards the sky in silent reverence. You see the vibrant petals of roses, their velvety softness inviting your gaze and awakening your sense of touch. The cool air caresses your skin, soothing and tender, as if the garden itself is cradling you in a quiet lullaby. Around you, the figures of visitors drift by, dressed in light, flowing garments, their movements slow and reverent. Their voices are hushed, respectful of this sacred space. The distant hum of a fountain adds to the calming atmosphere, its water shimmering softly in the daylight, inviting a sense of serenity. Let yourself sink deeper into this peaceful haven, where every breath draws in calm, and every sight and sound guides you closer to restful sleep. The garden's gentle harmony is a lullaby that softly lulls your mind into tranquility. Remember to comment, like, and follow if you wish to continue this journey with me. Now, as the gentle garden whispers its lullaby, allow your eyelids to grow heavy, your breathing slow, and your mind to drift into dreams. In our next chapter, we will explore the sacred halls of the Vatican, where history and spirituality intertwine in quiet reverence. Chapter 7. Imagine, now, the vast silhouette of the Colosseum at dusk, its ancient form standing silent and proud against the softening sky. The stones, weathered by centuries of sun and rain, bathe in a gentle amber glow, as if kissed by the last warm rays of the setting sun. Feel the coolness of the air on your skin, a tender caress that invites your breath to slow, your thoughts to soften. Listen carefully. Faint whispers of the city drift through the evening air. Footsteps on cobblestones. Distant chatter of strollers and lovers, their voices blending with the gentle rustle of leaves. The aroma of roasted chestnuts and blooming jasmine mingles subtly with the crisp scent of the evening breeze. Your fingertips resting lightly on the cold, ancient stones. Sense their roughness, the history etched into every crevice. Yet there is a comforting weightlessness in knowing these stones have witnessed countless stories, silent witnesses to the ages. The streets around the Colosseum are alive with motion, people in flowing garments, scarves fluttering softly, their footsteps echoing softly in the quietening city. Lanterns cast a warm, golden light that dances upon the worn surfaces of nearby buildings, their facades adorned with delicate frescoes and intricate iron balconies. You might see a couple strolling arm in arm, their shadows stretching long and languid across the pavement. Breathe in deeply. Sense the mingling of ancient history and present serenity. The majesty of this place, so timeless, and yet so tender in the fading light, invites your thoughts to drift away into calm dreams that stretch as endlessly as the sky above. Let the peaceful silence of this sacred space cradle you as the last light dissolves into the night. Remember to comment, like, and follow if these visions bring you serenity, for this is your journey into restful sleep, carried softly into the night. Good night, dear traveler. Sleep now, and let the eternal beauty of Rome lull you into peaceful dreams. Chapter 8. In the gentle embrace of the night, you find yourself seated along the soft, winding banks of the Tiber River. The water flows slowly, whispering secrets as it reflects the pastel hues of the twilight sky. Pinks melting into lavender, a quiet symphony of colors that soothe your wandering mind. The air carries a delicate blend of scents, faintly salty, tinged with the aroma of blooming jasmine from distant gardens, and the subtle earthiness of damp stones beneath your fingertips. Around you, the city hums softly, the distant murmur of footsteps on cobblestones, the gentle clatter of a passing bicycle, and the occasional laugh of people strolling along Via del Corso, their clothing light and flowing, catching the faint glow of street lamps. The soft lapping of water against the river's stones creates a lullaby, rhythmic and calming, as if the river itself is whispering lullabies for wandering souls. Night birds call out from hidden branches, their voices echoing into the quiet, adding a delicate layer to this tranquil scene. You feel the coolness of the air on your skin, the slight breeze brushing against your face, carrying the faint scent of blooming roses from a nearby garden. As you sit here immersed in this peaceful tableau, your thoughts drift like the gentle current, slow, effortless, and free. The city around you is alive with subtle movements, yet in this moment everything is hushed, as if time itself has slowed down just to cradle you into sleep. You may comment, like, and follow if this peaceful journey brings you serenity. Let yourself sink deeper into this calm, knowing that the river's gentle song will carry you softly into dreams. Chapter 9. 1. You find yourself wandering through a narrow cobblestone street in the heart of Rome, where the soft glow of lanterns spills warm, amber light onto the uneven stones. The air is filled with a gentle hum, the distant chatter of locals, the clink of glasses, and the faint scraping of cutlery. As you step into a cozy trattoria, tucked away from the bustling main avenues, a wave of comforting warmth envelops you. The scent of garlic and roasted vegetables rises softly, mingling with the aroma of fresh herbs and a hint of olive oil, inviting you to relax and breathe deeply. Inside, the dimmed lights cast a gentle glow on rustic wooden tables, where small groups of people sit close, sharing stories and laughter that feel timeless and intimate. You feel the tactile comfort of the cool glass in your hand, the weight grounding you as you sip slow, savoring the rich, velvety wine that dances on your palate. The ambient sounds, the clatter of plates, the murmur of voices, blend into a soothing symphony that lulls your mind into a tranquil state. In this moment, time seems to soften, the city's ancient heartbeat echoing beneath your skin. You might notice the way the casually dressed locals wear simple linen shirts, their laughter spilling out effortlessly, as if sharing secrets with the night. Feel the textured warmth of the bread, the slight roughness of the terracotta tiles beneath your feet, and the gentle caress of a cool breeze slipping through a small open window. As you listen to these tender sounds and smell these familiar, inviting scents, your eyelids grow heavier, your body relaxes further, sinking into the cozy embrace of this Roman evening. Remember, if you enjoy this journey, like and follow the channel to continue exploring these peaceful, dreamlike worlds with us. Now, let the gentle rhythm of this trattoria carry you into a restful sleep. Chapter 10. In the quiet sanctuary of a Roman courtyard, you lie gently on a soft, cool stone bench. Around you, ancient walls of weathered marble and tufa rise, their surfaces whispering stories of centuries past. Vines of jasmine and olive trees creep along the perimeter, their delicate leaves shimmering faintly under the star-studded sky. Above, the heavens unfold in a tapestry of glittering constellations, each star flickering softly, as if breathing in the night's gentle lullaby. A tender breeze stirs the air, carrying the sweet, intoxicating aroma of jasmine blossoms mingling with the subtle, earthy scent of olives. You feel it caress your skin, cool and soothing, like a whisper from distant lands. The faint sound of distant footsteps echoes lightly on cobblestones. Perhaps a passerby wrapped in a flowing toga or a cloak, their footsteps slow and contemplative. The murmurs of the city's life drift away, replaced by the quiet hum of cicadas and the rustling of leaves. As you sink deeper into this tranquil oasis, your body relaxes, releasing all tension. Your breath matches the rhythm of the night, steady and calm. You notice the soft glow of a lantern flickering in the corner, casting warm, golden light that dances over textured stone and flowering vines. Feel your mind drifting, unburdened, as if carried by the gentle night wind across ancient Roman streets and hidden courtyards. In this sacred space, away from worries and noise, serenity envelops you. Let this peaceful moment be your sanctuary, your private retreat from the world. As you listen to the quiet melody of this timeless place, remember to comment, like, and follow Midnight Destinations, so we can continue exploring these dreamy worlds together. Now, let your eyes close softly and drift into the embrace of the night's serenity. Good night, dear traveler. Chapter 11. Imagine stepping softly into the vast silence of the Pantheon, a sacred space that seems to breathe with the whispers of ancient secrets. The air here is cool and still, wrapping around you like a gentle, timeless embrace. Above, the immense domed ceiling opens wide to the night sky, a dark canvas dotted with shimmering stars that peek through, casting faint, silvery rays into the marble interior. As you walk across the smooth, cool floors, your feet feel the subtle texture of polished stone beneath you. The soft glow of moonlight gently bathes the space, illuminating the intricate details of the marble columns and the faint veins running through their surfaces. Every step echoes softly, a delicate reminder of the centuries that have passed within these sacred walls. Listen closely. In the quiet, you might hear the faint rustle of a breeze slipping through tiny crevices, carrying with it the faint scent of ancient stone and distant gardens. The air is crisp, yet strangely comforting, as if the building itself holds the patience of countless generations. You see the shadows cast by the columns, sway gently with the moon's slow dance, creating patterns of light and dark that seem to whisper stories of philosophers, poets, and pilgrims who once wandered here. The silence is profound, inviting your thoughts to drift like clouds across a calm sky, unhurried and free. Feel the coolness against your skin, the quiet weight of the space supporting your presence. Here, in this moment, time dissolves into a peaceful eternity. The majesty of the Pantheon surrounds you, its silent strength, a lullaby for your restless mind. Take a deep breath, letting the serenity seep into your bones. Let this sacred silence soothe your thoughts, guiding you gently toward rest. As you prepare to drift into sleep, remember that this place, so full of history and stillness, is always here, welcoming you whenever you seek its calm. And now, as you listen to the gentle night outside, you might want to comment, like, and follow for more peaceful journeys. Sleep well, dreamer. We will leave the Pantheon and wander through the quiet Roman piazza at dawn, feeling the first warm rays of sunlight and the gentle awakening of the city. Chapter 12. Imagine now that you find yourself standing atop the ancient stone stairs leading to Castel Sant'Angelo, just as the first light of dawn begins to spill softly over the horizon. The air around you is cool and delicate, carrying whispers of a gentle breeze that brushes past your skin, awakening your senses with its subtle caress. From this vantage point, the fortress stands resolute and timeless, its worn walls bathed in a tender, golden glow that seeps into every crevice and curve. The sky above shifts from deep indigo to shades of blush and amber, casting a luminous sheen that dances across the Tiber River below, shimmering like a ribbon of liquid gold. Listen closely. Far in the distance, the songs of awakening birds weave through the air, their melodies soft and pure, blending seamlessly with the gentle murmur of the city stirring to life. You may hear the faint clatter of early risers in nearby piazzas, the distant clang of church bells echoing across cobblestone streets, and the quiet footsteps of people wrapped in light shawls, their shoulders brushed by the cool morning air. Feel how the stone beneath your feet is still slightly cool, grounding you in this moment of serene transition. As you breathe in, notice the faint scent of blooming jasmine and freshly baked bread drifting from the nearby cafes. The scent of Rome's awakening city, rich, warm, and inviting, mingles with the crispness of dawn, filling your lungs with calm and promise. The quiet grandeur of Castel Sant'Angelo, standing watch over the city, invites you to surrender to this timeless moment. Your eyes rest on the silhouette of the fortress, its ancient towers reaching upward, blending into the softening sky. Feel your eyelids grow heavy as the peaceful beauty of this scene wraps around you, like a velvety blanket, lulling you gently toward restful sleep. Remember, if you enjoyed this journey, comment, like, and follow Sleep Voyager for more tranquil stories. Now, let your mind drift, carried by the whispers of dawn, into a deep, restorative slumber. Chapter 13. 1. Imagine yourself wandering softly into Trastevere, that charming neighborhood where the ancient cobblestones echo beneath your footsteps. The narrow streets wind gently, illuminated by the warm glow of delicate lanterns, their flickering light casting dancing shadows on weathered facades. Feel the cool, slightly uneven stones beneath your soles, each step grounding you in this timeless place. A subtle aroma drifts through the air, rich and inviting, of freshly baked pizza, mingling with the fragrant hints of herbs and basil. You breathe it in willingly, letting the scent settle into your senses, awakening a quiet hunger in your soul. Around you, quiet conversations ripple softly, their voices blending into a gentle hum, like a lullaby woven into the night. The air is filled with a sense of calm, a slow rhythm that matches your heartbeat. You notice the delicate clink of glasses and the rustle of linen as locals gather at small outdoor tables, dressed in light, flowing fabrics that flutter in the evening breeze. Their laughter and whispers add a tender melody to the scene, inviting you to relax further. As you walk, your hand brushes against cool stone walls, textured and ancient, carrying stories of centuries past. The gentle hum of life around you, occasional footsteps, the distant murmur of a fountain, the soft clink of cutlery, guides you deeper into this dreamlike cityscape. The soft glow of lamps reflects in the puddles of a recent rain, shimmering like tiny stars on the ground, pulling you into a state of peaceful surrender. You feel wrapped in the warmth of this moment, the serenity wrapping around you like a cozy cloak. Remember, if you enjoy this journey, like, comment, and follow for more gentle travels. Now, let your eyelids grow heavy as the tranquil cadence of Trastevere's night cradles you into sleep. Chapter 14. I want you to imagine yourself wrapped in a soft, weightless blanket, its gentle fibers embracing you like a tender whisper. You find yourself seated in a humble, yet charming Roman home, where the warmth of a crackling fireplace draws you closer. The flames dance softly, casting a flickering glow that bathes the room in a cozy amber light. You can feel the subtle heat radiating through the air, wrapping you in a delicate embrace that eases every tension. The faint aroma of burning wood drifts through the space, mingling with the subtle scent of rosemary and sage from a nearby windowsill. Outside, the distant sounds of the city filter in, perhaps the faint clatter of a cart along Via del Corso, or the soft murmur of early risers greeting the day. The walls are clad in rustic stone, textured and warm, echoing the heartbeat of this ancient place. You notice the simple wooden furniture, smooth to the touch, and the soft, woven tapestry hanging nearby, whispering stories of old. You might be dressed in a comfortable tunic, the fabric brushed softly against your skin as you settle into this quiet sanctuary. The gentle crackle of the fire, the soothing glow, and the peaceful silence invite your eyelids to grow heavier, each breath deeper and more relaxed. In this sacred moment, you are safe, cocooned in the serenity of this Roman haven, your mind drifting effortlessly into sleep. Remember to comment, like, and follow if this journey brings you peace, and let yourself be carried further into dreams. Now, relax, and let this warm image lull you into a restful night. Chapter 15. 1. As our journey through Rome gently draws to a close, imagine the city softly settling into the quiet of the night. The streets, once alive with the whispers of footsteps and the murmur of conversations, now lie still beneath a silvery blanket of moonlight. You can feel the cool, smooth stones of the cobblestone alleys beneath your fingertips, each one carrying centuries of stories, now resting in peaceful silence. Listen closely. There is a delicate hush, broken only by the faint, distant echo of a fountain's lullaby, a gentle splash that lingers in the cool air. The air itself is scented with the subtle aroma of jasmine and lemon, drifting lazily from open windows and balconies, mingling with the faint hint of aged parchment from the nearby libraries. Above, the sky is a deep indigo, dotted with shy stars that twinkle softly, as if whispering secrets to the sleeping city. The lanterns along the Via del Corso emit a warm, amber glow, their light flickering like tiny fires, casting gentle shadows on the facades of ancient palazzi. You might see a lone figure wrapped in a light shawl, strolling slowly, their footsteps muffled by the quiet, elegant streets, their clothes softly rustling with each deliberate step. Feel the cool breeze caress your skin, carrying the faintest touch of nocturnal scents, perhaps a hint of rosemary from a nearby garden, or the faint perfume of a passing passerby, dressed in fine, dark fabrics. The city's heartbeat, once vibrant and loud, now beats softly, a steady rhythmic lullaby that invites you into serenity. Rest now, knowing that Rome's eternal stories are waiting patiently in the shadows, ready to awaken again with the dawn. Let the calmness seep into your bones, the quietude wrapping you in a gentle embrace. As you drift into sleep, remember that the city's magic remains alive, silent but present, forever whispering in the night. Good night, Rome. Sleep peacefully and dream of the timeless wonder that surrounds you. If you enjoy this journey, don't forget to comment, like, and follow for more gentle explorations. Sleep well.